Well, things seem to be going well. I watch your show. I watched the sports thing with Gino and everything from the bar. Has Opie sent an injunction yet about doing a show in a bar?
That's our next move. We hope to, like Jim Stansel did, infiltrate Opie's Gephardt show just to get the promotion out. You know, and I feel like I need to catch up with them.
And we're gonna tell them, like, hey, we could be your producers now. You could backstab Ant. Aren't you interested?
Yeah, you do a sports show there. It'll actually be about something. It'll have a beginning, middle, and an end. And that's good. Yeah.
How's it going for you over at Censored, Compound Censored?
Yes.
Good. Yeah. Censored.tv. You know, they took the reins of all the responsibility. It's you know, we each own half the company. It had to go that way. But you know, I don't like doing things. I'm just, you know, I like doing the show. That's fun. And I don't like having to deal with cable companies and you know, the
companies,
Stripe and the other money companies and credit cards. So, you know, we figured it out, and you know, I really do kind of like it better not having to do stuff, but I do miss the studio, and I miss all the guys and the camaraderie and all the fun and shit. Yeah, you know.
But like the breakup aside, or whatever you want to call it,
we're not bitter about it, by the way. We're not bitter at all. Not bitter in any way.
How big of a relief was it for you? Like we were saying before, like we're procrastinators or don't want to deal with things.
Yes.
In that sense, how big of a relief was it for you to get rid of all that stuff?
All this shit.
You make it sound like get rid of all us.
Not the people.
No,
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Like I know what you mean, and yes, I mean, obviously the people and everything. It's the only reason that kept going so long. It was a lot of fun. I loved showing up and drinking and having fun with everybody. It's a great time. But yeah, the logistics and business end of it and all that shit. I mean, every month or two, Angelo would be on the phone. Yeah, dude, we need another, you know, 50K or something.
God.
And I'm like, man, you know, all right. I'll just, because then once I did it, I'm like, okay, I'm good for like 2 more months, and we'll just have fun and shit. But it did get to the point where it became the only real viable option if I wanted to keep doing a show in front of people and shit, was to do it this way. So, you know, it did bring a lot of stuff I didn't want have happen. But again, you know, with every move you make, something's got to happen that you don't like, and you just got to work it out.
50 grand every couple months is a lot to pay to do shots with Gino.
Yeah, really. No shit. Yeah, that's definitely not worth it. How's his football pay? His first week was abysmal, right?
His second week is abysmal too.
He's like 0-7 or something.
He was 0-7. I don't know who he picked from. I think he picked Falcons from Monday night. So I think he won.
And he won that one.
He's 1-7 so far this year.
He's getting to that point where, you know, where it crosses over and when you buy a lottery ticket that you win money for not getting any numbers because it's so like the odds of not hitting something are so big. He's getting that now. Like you could bet that he will just not get another win the whole season. But yeah, I lost a couple of bucks on his picks the first week.
Oh God.
What are you doing?
Yeah. I should, you know, because I go, no, I'm just going to go opposite him. I'm going to do the opposite. And then push comes to shove, you get ready to make the bet and you go, but then if it wins, I'm an idiot. And what am I doing? I'm an idiot for betting with Gino.
And he's supposed to know more about football than you, a casual fan of football.
Yes, of course. Yeah. You know, it's always the handicapper with the horse races or the gambling guy. You know, he knows the odds at the table and this has the best odds and the house has and you go, okay, I'll listen to this guy. Gino seems to live, he wraps a rag around his head with a team on it every day of his life. You'd think he knows something about it. And the guy's a piece of shit. He knows nothing.
Yeah, I wonder if Keanu did better than him.
Most
probably.
Likely, yeah.
Oh, by the way, it's a special occasion, so I figured I'd
nice.
I'd get a little glass of wine.
We'll join you.
Scola or cheers, whichever one you want to pick.
By the way, I don't look anything like that guy. Stop tagging me in this,
dude.
He's lost it. He's lost it again.
It was like I saw the picture of the assassin.
I sent like a picture.
And I thought, wow, that kind of looks like Opie. There's a resemblance, some differences. But then I saw a couple of other pictures. There's one in particular where he's got the glasses on. So I'm kind of sending these out to people going, oh my God, this guy looks just like Opie. And Rick Delgado sent me a picture of him. And I sent that picture back and he goes, holy shit, Opie's wearing the same shirt as the guy. And I go, no, dude, that's the guy. That's he thought it was Opie. And he goes, no way. No, I'm not. No, that's him. Yeah, Opie uses, or someone used like an old picture of Opie where he's young, and then the old assassin guy. And yeah, of course you could see like the difference there. Yeah. But there's the one with the sunglasses on when they arrested him that just looks, that looks with the long neck. That's
E-Rock, yeah.
yeah, with the long neck. I mean, that looks like Opie. There's no getting around it. Yeah, like that's Opie now when he does his show or goes to get parts or whatever.
Did you see the joke he kind of told about you today on his show?
No, cool.
Which, by the way, again, right now, this is him currently. He looks exactly like the guy.
Yeah. He looks like the assassin guy might look a little better. A little better hair.
His eyes aren't all squinty and Chinese.
Yeah, Opie turned Chinese. Opie's son.
Opie
and then the other thing I can't stand about Opie's podcast, this is number 643, by the way, that I can't stand. The ring light reflection.
Yeah.
Because as I'm watching it, sometimes it looks like it's loading, like it froze, and it's the spinning little thing loading on the screen.
And it's a beautiful view. Like, why
not?
Yeah.
And again, you have a beautiful view. Get a good camera that really captures you got like a studio would kill for that view.
Yeah.
And he uses a piece of shit little webcam or something. There's no saturation in that. You might as well make it black and white.
But then
that could look awesome.
Excuse is like, I'm not even trying. The show looks how it looks.
That's his excuse.
I'm not even doing all that. It's not about that.
Look at me. Show. Yeah, I'm not trying. The other day, before you even play this clip, the other day I was watching, and he said something about like he does this, and he's waiting. He's waiting for the call from a radio company. He goes, I know, probably won't, but it could happen. Someone could go, hey, I'm liking what you're doing on that podcast. He must fantasize about this every night. That's why he says, holy S, and doesn't say, he doesn't curse. He thinks like some radio station will watch and go, hey, he can do a show without any of that vulgar language. And it's like, first of all, no one does radio anymore. It's a dead, anyone that's in it now is just waiting for their time to run out. It's like a hospice.
And the pay in radio is so low. Like what would have to even offer him would be insulting to him.
Yeah. It's literally an entry-level job into some other broadcasting thing. Yeah. If you want to get into management or something else, you don't get into radio and get on air with this dream of becoming a millionaire jock anymore. You're a college kid. You want to get into sales or management, you get a job behind the mic and read liners and press buttons for a few years, and then you go to sales. It's so funny how it completely reversed, I can't quite do sales yet.
You're like a lackey for the sales. You're just going on air and reading what they tell you to and showing that, I can follow the rules. But he thinks the call's coming in any minute. It's imminent, and it's going to be, the Opie show spinning. Like I can see 80s a show, not on Sirius, but like that, where you just voice track for an hour and you get a whole 5-hour show.
Yeah,
out. I can see that, but you're not getting paid anything for that.
What are they going to pay him to go in for 1 or 2 hours to voice track an entire week of programming? And then, he gets his voice out there, which to him, he probably, so that someone might be able to go, hey, I listened to you on W whatever. Are you Opie? Yeah, brother man. Thank you. Yeah, I'm back on the FM.
Oh God,
it's just not an option. And he's got O&A stink on him. That stink never washes off. He's a racist by proxy. He's a narcissistic, womanizing piece of shit by proxy.
Cake stomper.
Yeah, cake stomper. You think any station?
It keeps it's again. I saw it like within the last 6 months. Another person found the cake stomp thing. Was like, who is this guy? Everyone needs to know his name. This is tough. And they
get him fired.
Get him fired.
Yeah. You got to get him fired. Yeah, you can think it's like, so Greg Hughes, we were thinking you're going to be the face of the station. You're our morning guy. And it's very family oriented. These are people that drive their kids to school in the morning. So a few zingers, a few jokes, and then it's like he gets sent the videos and my clips from the show, and then the guy's like, "Yeah, that's not happening anymore."
Was there any fallout from your book? Spare Me.
What book are you talking about? You mean Spare Me? My follow-up to Permanently Suspended, where I shit on people? Yeah.
Because I know you were worried about him.
Not Opie won't mention it, but he knows about it, and I think we're a little more of a Cold War than we were. We were kind of, almost had a little glasnost thing going, a little Berlin Wall coming down thing, but we're right back to, cross this and I'll shoot.
Well, you guys are coming up on either 25 or 30 year kind of anniversary, right?
Oh my God. It was, I think in 95 or 96, it'll be 30 fucking years.
30 years, yeah.
30 years.
Wow, that is insane. Because we had just done the 20-year anniversary. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we did that before I was fired, like right before I was fired. Ronnie B over at Caroline's, the comedy club in the city. And it was a big extravaganza, big like, here's celebrating 20 years. Within like a month, I was gone. So what did Opie say about me? I didn't see the clip.
Well, it's not really what Opie says about you. Some listener writes in a joke. But it's Opie's reaction that's cool.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
Imagine Cumia at a Diddy party. He wouldn't know to be horny or scared to death. All right, kind of funny. Kind of funny. Cheers. That's a hell of a way to join our group there. Kind of funny. Kind of funny. You're funny. Imagine.
Oh, I get it. I get it now. I wouldn't know whether to be horny because it's like a sex thing or be scared to death because it's all black people.
Yeah.
Okay, now I get it.
Kind of funny, huh? I
know. For Opie's crowd, for his show and the people, at least he's not just reading the name. Hey, Mark.
Welcome to the show.
Mark Macerton, whatever. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah.
He's reading free comments, by the way.
Yeah, that's oh boy.
That's the sign.
He says he's making money. I watched the show the other day and he's like, yeah, because somebody said, "Oh, you do this for fun. You make a couple of bucks doing it, but you do it because you like doing it." He goes, "Yeah, I like doing it." He goes, "And believe me, I make more than a couple of bucks." It's like, what? Technically three is more than a couple. So I can't quite say he's wrong, but
join our group there. Kind of funny. Kind of funny. You're funny. Imagine.
What is that an impression of? What is that?
Just Opie being Opie.
He's always got to do the voice. Yeah. My doggy. Going down to Get Bats with my doggy. I was on the beach. The sky was above. The stars, a lot of stars in the sky. Like, what are you, retard? What is going on?
Yeah, I don't get that voice. I don't know what that's an impression of, or is that just like his It's his character.
It's his character.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's him being Skip in real life.
And it's probably, again, so that if people mock him or say he isn't funny or anything, you go, it's not even me on the show, dude. I'm playing a character. Like everything he puts up there, he could just say, he could disavow anything he puts up there. It's not even my house. It's a green screen. I don't do anything.